Hey everyone. So today, let's just put the grammar rule books aside for a minute. Instead, we're going to become builders. Yeah, builders. And we're going to create something pretty amazing together using just words. I want you to imagine something. What if every sentence wasn't some boring rule you have to memorize? What if it was more like a cool structure you can build, piece by piece? Just like with Legos or wooden blocks. Okay, first things first. Every master builder needs to know their most important piece, right? So let's start with the most basic, most fundamental building block of them all. Let me introduce you to our strong block. Just think of it like this. It's one single complete idea, and it's solid enough to stand all on its own. It's got a person or a thing, and it's got an action, a complete thought all by itself. For instance, have a look at this one. We play basketball. Who are we talking about? We. And what do? We play basketball. See, it's one complete thought, one strong block. This, my friends, is a simple sentence. Let's look at another one. Sham is going to the market. Just like the last one, this is a single, strong block. It makes total sense all by itself. It stands tall, it stands strong. Okay, architects, a single block is pretty cool, but you know what? The real fun starts when we begin connecting them. Let's see how we can build something even bigger and way more interesting. So check this out. We've got two separate strong blocks here. The boy saw a lion. Yep, that's a complete thought. And he ran away. That's also a complete thought. Both of them make perfect sense on their own. So the big question is, how do we join them together to tell a better story? Well, we build a bridge. And we use these special connector words to do it. Think of words like and, but, or so as the magic pieces that just snap our two strong blocks together. It's that easy. One block, one connector, and then another block. And just look at that. We've built what's called a compound sentence. Two strong ideas, the boy saw a lion, and he ran away, are now joined together by our connector and. We've created a bigger, much more exciting story now. All right, now for a really cool trick. We're going to move on to a totally different kind of building. What if we use a block that, well, it isn't quite strong enough to stand up on its own? A block that needs a little bit of help? This is what we call a helper block. It's an interesting little piece, for sure. It has a subject and a verb, but if you hear it all by itself, it just feels incomplete. It really needs to lean on a strong block to be part of the final building. So here's our solid foundation. I do not know. This is a perfect, strong block. Makes complete sense all by itself, right? We totally get it. Now, have a look at this helper block. If I just walked up to you and said, "Where he has gone," you'd be waiting for the rest, wouldn't you? It feels unfinished. It just can't stand alone. It needs our strong block for support. But look what happens when we attach that helper block to our strong block. Suddenly, we've created a much more detailed and interesting structure. This is a complex sentence. One strong piece and one helper piece, working together perfectly. All right, builders, it's time for a quick challenge. Let's put on our hard hats and see if you can spot the blueprint for these next few sentences. You ready for this? Okay, look closely at the parts. How many complete thoughts? How many strong blocks do you see right here? Is it just one? Or is there more going on? You got it. It's just one complete idea that can stand all by itself. Ahmed runs very fast. Simple, clear, and strong. Excellent! What do you notice here? Do you see one of those special connector words? Are there maybe two separate strong ideas being joined together to tell a bigger story? Brilliant. I told him to come is one strong block, and he could not is another strong block, and they're joined together perfectly by our connector, but that's a classic compound sentence. Great job. Okay, this one is a little bit trickier. So think about it. Is there one main strong idea here? And is there another part, a helper block, that's giving us more information about that main idea? Fantastic job. This is the school, can definitely stand on its own. But that helper block, where I completed my schooling, gives us some really important detail about the school. A strong block plus a helper block equals a complex sentence. You guys are getting so good at this. So we've looked at the blueprints and we've handled all the different blocks. But you know what? The most important part of being a builder is what you're going to create next. So just remember these three basic designs in your building kit. A simple sentence for one clear, strong thought. A compound sentence to connect two big ideas. And a complex sentence when you want to add those interesting details. These are the start of every great story, every fun explanation, everything. And that's really the main thing to remember. You now have the tools. You are officially a sentence architect. So start with one strong block, then connect another. Mix them up, match them. Don't ever be afraid to try. Now go on and build your own amazing sentences.